It's a true story, although sometimes it's hard even for me to believe it.
I thought he'd be taller.
One more time, Mr. Up Bridge, everybody! All right.
Son.
Bartenders are like, yeah, crazy stuff.
Oh my god. Holy shit! Aren't you?
Oh, Stanley. Hi.
You know, I guess one person can make a difference. Enough said.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it. EXCELSIOR!
Welcome to another figure review. Today we'll be doing the Hot Toys movie masterpiece Stan Lee 1/6 scale, and yeah, this will kind of conclude the 1/6 scale Marvel figures I have, but I still have plenty more to do. But yeah, I picked this guy up on eBay for normal price. I think it was around between $250 and 300 Australian dollars, which is about the right price for these guys. As you can see, he comes with some cool things, and the box will get some close-ups, and yeah, this guy's done really well. I fell in love with Stan Lee, as most people do, with his writing and his funny cameos in the MCU. I was very sad when I found out that he passed away, but you know, he was pretty old and he couldn't travel all that well and so on. But yeah, I think the comic book industry lost a very big part of history, you know. But he's there in our hearts. But anyway, he's done really well. I showed a picture of his face to a friend, and they're like, yeah, that's Stan Lee. I'm like, yeah, but this is a toy. He's like, what? No freaking way. I was like, yeah, he's an action figure. And like, wow, that looks awesome. And then he was surprised that I collected action figures. But anyway, let's get on with the review. Alright, here we have the box of Mr. Lee. Looks pretty nice, very comic book-like. You can see Stan Lee written on the side there. 1/6 scale collectible. The front here looks very like a comic book. You got like the Stan Lee thing in the corner there, similar to what an old school comic book would have. Hot Toys down the bottom, Stan Lee, and a picture of the figure in a sort of grainy kind of tone to make it look like it's printed in a comic book shop, which is pretty cool, or something you'd find on a comic book shop, which is pretty awesome. This is a movie masterpiece series of Stan Lee. Stan Lee on the side there, and obviously the warning labels and people who produced it. Very cool. I do like the box. And then you slide this up like most Hot Toys, and then you will have where he is with some more Stan Lee stuff. Still comic book like, almost as if there's white pages of a comic book or something. Not really sure, but it looks nice. Alright, and here are pretty much all the accessories aside from like stand and the chair. This is all he comes with. Not a whole bunch, but at the same time, what more could you give Stan Lee? So as you can see, he's got these nice, I'm sure you would have seen them in the close-ups of his portrait, nice silver sunglasses, no little ends because it just slides into his head. Looks really good, very realistic, like them a lot. They've done really well with that. Same with his sunglasses, just a yellow kind of tint to the plastic in the middle, some aviator kind of looking ones, and it's all just black. And yeah, looks good, looks real good. Then you've got his pen, which is done very, very, very well. Just black and gold, but there's no problems with the paint at all. It's done really well. I almost feel like it could write, you know. Imagine if it could, it'd be pretty awesome. I guess it'll be like his signature pen or something that he would use to, you know, sign comics and so on. And you've got his watch, very nice watch. You can even see like the little numbers on the back there. Actual Roman numerals. See if we can get a close up of that. Like, look at that. Not too sure if you can pick that up, but there's actual Roman numerals in there. Pretty outstanding, pretty amazing. Done really, really well. I'll get a close-up of the glasses and the pen while I'm here. Nice foam on the inside there to not damage any of the paint or anything like that. Make it sit nice and snug too. And here is the pen. Very cool. Very well done. Do like that. I like that he comes with a pen. I display him with the pen as if he's just ready to sign someone's comic or something. Very cool. I just like how it looks so much like a damn pen. And then the glasses look really nice. I love the fact that they actually look like real glasses, that the lenses aren't like weird warped shaped and stuff like that you see in most clear plastic looking things. Very, very cool. And I'll show you his hands and how they're painted, how good that looks. Looks very good. You can see all like the little old spots and stuff on his hands, wrinkles and veins. He's got his ring on there, very well painted. You expect nothing less from Hot Toys though, you know. You pay so much and you expect like the best quality. And then the same with his other hand, just got a pinky ring there. Very well done. They sculpted differently so that it does look like completely two different hands, which is amazing. Whoopsie, almost dropped it. Absolutely amazing. Very well done. Alright, so he comes with two throoping hands, which is pretty cool. You can make him mimic Spider-Man or something while he's sitting down or standing up. Very cool. I'm not too sure what this one is for. Maybe it's to like hold a pair of glasses or something. Not really sure how you would really display it. Maybe it's just for like the armrest of the chair, which is pretty cool. And you've got his pen holding hand, which slides in very nicely, like so. And he holds it quite snug. Left-handed, as most Stan Lee fans would know. You've got a pointing hand. Looks cool. Well done. And then two relaxed hands, as you saw in the close-ups. And here are the other two accessories you get. Standard Hot Toys oval name plate. It's cool that they add the signature on there. That just slots in there. The whole crotch cradle kind of stand. That's adjustable. Nothing spectacular. It's just nice that they put the signature there. And then one of the coolest accessories is his chair. So it's a working chair. It actually comes up in the box folded up to save space. So that opens there. You got the rest for his feet. And then that obviously opens up like that. You sit him there and he's got Stan Lee signature on the back there. as if he was directing a movie almost. As you heard me say before, the paint in the wood of this could have been done better. It's not the best, but it's acceptable. I suppose you're not necessarily looking at the chair. It's not significant like a Sweeney Todd kind of chair or whatever, which I will do the review of Sweeney Todd for you guys eventually. But yeah, not too spectacular, but you know, it's nice, real material, stretchy material back here, and this is kind of firm. Yeah, I display Stan Lee in the chair. I like him in the chair. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. The only thing that I would like to say that they could have done with this is add a comic book. You know, for a guy that's well known, or pretty much spokesperson, almost the spokesperson for comic books in general, you expected to have a comic book for his character, his actual character, not from a game, not from a movie, not from a TV show, but the fact that he comes with a few accessories, nice accessories, but no comic books. You know, any comic book would do. An Iron Man first issue, Spider-Man first issue. I'd probably say Fantastic Four, even though I don't read Fantastic Four that much. I think Fantastic Four, because that was one of his... Fantastic Four or X-Men was his, like, one of his favorites to write, as well as Spider-Man. But yeah, like, any one of those with a little signature written on there, just a plastic book or something, would look awesome. To have him holding, you know? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still sick. But yeah, just have him there holding the book with the pen in his hand would be epic. I actually printed off a book that I stuck in his hand, but it was on a weird paper, so it started going like a yellowy... It started going yellowy and ugly. But yeah, I just... That's the only flaw I have with this guy. Is real big miss there from Hot Toys. But nonetheless, excellent figure. I'm really happy I picked him up. Nice sculpted shoes on, trainers or whatever. Nothing too crazy, it's just they're nice sculpt, but the paint is kind of lacking, wanting more. No dirt, no scuff marks, no different variation in color, not even a different kind of darker wash or brown wash over it. But it's cool that he has socks on. The seam is pretty noticeable, as you can see in there, but that's understandable. He has good articulation in his ankles, and I don't mind that. Yeah, but as you can see, he's got socks on. Just some plain white socks. Looks pretty cool. The pants look really good, as they fall very naturally, so they look very realistic. Even like a pleated bit in the middle here where it's been ironed or whatever. Looks very cool, very nice. The chair looks alright. The wood on it's just very plain. I think the best part about this chair is the mechanism that it can fold up if you wanted to, and the fact that it works. It's a working chair, you know. It's nice, but could be better. The figure itself is done very well. I don't really have any complaints about him, besides the shoes being not painted all that well, but as you can see, it looks pretty realistic if you take the fact that the button's undone, the zip's really big for the scale of this figure, but other than that, like, it falls, the clothing falls very naturally, the movement, or if you pose him with realistic movement, he looks legit and real, which is awesome. Even like the color variations in his skin, on his hands, the ring, besides the joints showing, you can really see that this is a very well done figure. Yeah, it's very nice. The jacket looks good. You can take it off if you wanted to. I'm not going to show you that now, but the belt you can take off too. You can actually zip up the zipper if you really wanted to. It's done really well. Everything about this figure is pretty awesome. Alright, and here we have the portrait, and the portrait is done superb. I think it's one of the better portraits of Hot Toys, I'm not gonna lie, it's done really well. You look at it and you know exactly who that is. The smile, the wrinkles, all the tones in the skin, all the imperfections on his skin, all the wrinkles, and just everything about this guy looks awesome. It screams Stan Lee, you know? But yeah, very well done. You can see the eyes. Let's take the glasses off. You can see the eyes with that nice shine, and the teeth shine, and it's just done superbly. I have nothing but praise for the portrait of this figure. So well done. Some of the hair in the back here, you can see there, some of it in the bottom back there isn't necessarily painted all that well. I assume that the whole head would have been cast in just a plain skin tone color, and then they would have painted on top of that. And I guess I missed a few strands of hair. But even like the uneven bit of his hairline here that was uneven in real life they actually sculpted that in. It's not perfect. Like the wrinkles on each side of his face is different, so they had to resculpt, or not resculpt, but sculpt the whole thing, and they did such an awesome job at that. The only big problem is the hair, really, where you can see a lot of the skin tones through it, which is understandable. And I've seen this guy in person. I'm sure many of you who watch these kinds of videos have as well. I can really tell the resemblance from him in person and him in figure form. And yeah, like, it's pretty spot on. Even though I didn't see him for very long, it really does look like him. The only difference is, like, this is more perfect than what it'd be like in real life. More clean, I suppose. I'm not too sure how to describe it. But yeah, nothing but praise for this. I'll put his other glasses on so you can see what it looks like with both on. As you saw in the beginning, he's got these little holes just under by his ear there. You can barely see that his glasses kind of just slot into there, which is really cool. Let me just put it on here. Very, very cool. I prefer him with the sunglasses. I just know him to be more of a sunglasses. I suppose he would wear these for prescription, reading, seeing, etc. But yeah, just the shine of the clear resin or plastic that's on the lenses look amazing. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful work. Here he is in his like producing chair or signing chair or something like that. Chair's pretty cool. I do like it. He's holding a pen. He's got his watch, his signature glasses, and you know, he's got an attire that you can take off if you really wanted to, like his jacket or something like that. From the head to the toe, it's outstanding. He's even got like socks on, and though the buttons on his shirt don't actually work, you can see that he's wearing an undershirt or like a vest or something underneath his shirt, which is pretty cool. Just a standard white vest underneath his button-up shirt. I assume that he would wear something like that, being all old school and stuff like that. His belt's well done. His hair's sculpted nicely. His face is sculpted nicely. His teeth, even his iconic beard. Excellent. And his hands are like, they look wrinkled and old. He's got rings on the pants material, the shirt material, and the jacket material is all done really nicely. He's got socks on, and he's got white trainers or white walking shoes or whatever. He doesn't have too much going on, but he has, you know, enough for you to put him up on the shelf and be like, yep, I have this as a memorial for him. I have him next to an Iron Man bust, with all the other Marvel figures in my collection. Kind of like a creator and his characters kind of deal, with him surrounded by them. That's why I wanted him. That's why I wanted him here in my collection, was because of that. I'm happy I picked this guy up before Stan Lee passed. That concludes the Marvel Hot Toys or 1/6 scale collection. I have a custom 1/6 scale coming in of Peter Parker. I won't tell you of who, whether it's from the game, the movie, the Amazing Spider-Man movie, but it's going to be Peter Parker. I'm going to do a little bit of work on him to show a little bit more detail for the character of where his universe is from. But again, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks to each and every one of you guys for subscribing and checking out my videos. I do appreciate it. Everybody who's looking at my videos, I appreciate you all. So yeah, my heart goes out to Stan and his family. May he rest in peace. Thank you for watching.